Hi, this is Virtual Engineers on Wheels at Rowan University, the COVID edition. So we'll learn more about not just engineering, but also COVID. So engineers, what are they? Engineers use math and science and technology to design, create, and analyze machines, structures, and processes to better our society. There are 6 fields of engineering that we touch upon here at Rowan: electrical and computer, chemical, environmental, civil, mechanical, and biomedical. The first one we're going to talk about is biomedical engineering. Biomedical engineers work with doctors and therapists to help solve health problems. It's the bridge between the medical field and the engineering field. They design and create prosthetics, those robot-looking arms, biomaterials, and surgical and imaging devices. They basically improve the quality of life for people with health problems. The second one is chemical engineering. Chemical engineering uses math and science to convert basic materials into useful ones. They design and create molecules and materials. They develop new processes. The third one is environmental engineering. Environmental engineers use math and science to help improve our environment. They design and create to protect the public health, monitor clean water supplies, and protect against pollution. Environmental engineers improve our environment.
The fourth type of engineering covered at Rowan is civil engineering. Civil engineers use math and science to design, build, and maintain structures. They design and create things like buildings, bridges, and roadways. And overall, they improve transportation and living conditions. The fifth type of engineering that we're going to cover is electrical engineering. Electrical engineers use math and science to design and build electronic devices. They design and build computers, phones, medical devices, and much more. Overall, they write programs to control electronic creations. And the last type of engineering we're going to cover is mechanical engineering. They use math and science to create moving objects. They design and create cars, robots, planes, and most things with a motor. They study heat flow and fluid behavior. And as we mentioned in the beginning, we are going to cover engineering as well as COVID-19. So these are just a few common terms that regard COVID-19. So the first is epidemic. An epidemic is an outbreak of a disease that quickly infects a large number of people. And that's different to a pandemic, which is an epidemic occurring over a very wide area. So that's why COVID-19 is considered a pandemic over an epidemic. And an outbreak is a sudden occurrence or increase of something. A virus is tiny particles that cause disease in people, animals, and plants. Bacteria are microscopic small organisms that can be found in all natural environments, and bacteria are found in viruses. So you might have heard over the course of the COVID-19 pandemic the importance of washing your hands. So when germs get onto hands and are not washed off, they can be passed from person to person and make people sick. Hand washing with soap and warm water removes germs from hands. This helps prevent infections because people frequently touch their eyes, nose, and mouth without even realizing it. And then once you touch your germy areas and then touch things like a table or other objects that you might share with another person, that's how the virus is transmitted from person to person. So make sure to wash your hands for 20 seconds to make sure that you clean your hands properly. Try singing these songs to make it to 20 seconds. So Happy Birthday, sing it twice, or the alphabet song, or even Baby Shark will bring you to that 20-second mark. So we covered engineering in the beginning of this little presentation, and you might have gotten some images in your head as to who might be an engineer. So we included some pictures here. So just very quickly, go across the board and look at these people and think to yourself who on here might be an engineer and who on here wouldn't be an engineer, maybe because of what they're wearing or what they're doing or their expression. So just take a moment and think about who on here is an engineer. Okay, and if you need more time, feel free to pause the video and resume whenever you're ready. Okay, so everyone here is an engineer. And the overall purpose of this little slide here is to prove to you that anyone can be an engineer. Doesn't matter what you look like, where you're from, how old you are, but anyone can be an engineer as long as you want to. So in summary, all engineers have the same objective. They design, build, and maintain things to help society. So electrical engineers help society with electronics. Civil engineers help society by building things around town. So all engineers, they just want to help people. Okay? Simple. They like math and science, and they use those skills to help people. All right, so thank you for listening. We hope that you have a small interest in engineering after listening to us, and enjoy the rest of our videos.